Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of the Best Today podcast. Now, today's episode is for every human on the planet. I'm going to say words like mom or mother, and sometimes I think people who don't identify as that or desire to be that think that the content is not for them. This is your reminder that everything I teach here can be applied to where you are right now, because that's the beautiful thing about principles. So this episode will be very short and to the point. It came as a result of a conversation I had with a friend. She is a mother. She is a lawyer. She is just a fantastically wonderful human being. And she was talking to me about a transition she's making or in the process of making, and how she wants to have more time to be with her family and her children. And she was talking about and how she also feels like she needs to have more time to either be on a board or really making sure she's spending time getting involved with different organizations in the community. And in the same breath saying how she wants to spend more time with her children. And I pause, and what I'm about to say to you is essentially exactly what I said to her. And so here is all I really want you to know today. For those of you, first, I'm going to talk to the parents, and then I'm going to talk to everyone. One of the best things that you can do for this world is to raise your children well. One of the best things you can do for this world is to raise your children well. One of her concerns was that she wants to be giving. She feels like I should be giving. I should be giving my time to some type of organization, to causes that matter. And this is in the same breath that she's talking about not having enough time already, right, to really be there for her young children. So here's what I want you to know. You don't owe the world a laundry list of board memberships, volunteer hours, and other attempts to save the world and solve all the problems, right? Not one single one of us on the planet is going to solve all the problems, not even most of the problems. If you are a parent, I want you to understand that one of the most effective ways to change this world is to raise humans well. And I'm going to tell you that alone is a full-time job that requires overtime every day. Raising your children, particularly at a stage when they are young, is enough. This episode is an invitation to silence the voice saying that you need to be doing more to whomever needs to hear it. Because one of the best things you can do for this world is to raise your children well, with love and intention and attention. One of the best things you can do for this world is to raise your children well, with love and intention and attention. This world is going to tell you that you always need to be doing more, proving yourself. Where did that come from? Remember, I challenge you to always ask yourself that. Where did that come from? Where did it come from that proof of being a kind or good person are a laundry list of organizations or works that you have done? Where did it come from in your mind that you have to have 500 different things going on, 5 different things going on in your life? Who said? Where did that come from? Who said that doing working and taking care of your family is not enough? Who said? Who made that decision for you? Particularly in a season when you have young children. One of the best things you can do for this world is to raise your children well, with love, with intention, and with attention. So for whomever needed to hear those words, I trust and hope that it takes the pounds off of your shoulders and your mind. Sitting on boards, volunteering, none of these, I've done all of the above. I no longer do those at this season in my life, but it's not putting those in a category of useless works, but it's saying it's not intention if it's just, oh, I have to do this because this is the one way to display that I'm a good person or that I care about these issues. I care deeply about a lot of issues, but I will affect change in none of them if I try to give a little bit of me to all of them. But if I fall out and I'm gone, if I disappear from this earth, those causes are going to continue going on. But if I disappear from this earth, there are going to be 2 children here who are left without a mother. That can't be replaced. I can be replaced on every board, every organization, everything. but they're only two humans I birthed into this world. And so they are different. They get treated differently. They are a priority. I'm a priority. At Best Today, we exist to help women just like you be your best one today at a time. So each week on the podcast, we are going to highlight your stories and your voices. So let's see what's in the inbox today. This week in our inbox, we have a 5-star Best Today Guide review from Jamie. Jamie writes, "My joy infusion. I'm obsessed. I'm on my 5th Best Today Guide, and I intend to never go back to a BTG-less life." BTG standing for Best Today Guide. "I'm a litigator and a mom of 3 in the process of building a house. So let's just say I have a bit to keep up with. The Best Today Guide helps me not only keep up with all the balls in the air, but gives me a format to remember and focus on why I've got them spinning in the first place and ask if I really need all the balls I've placed in my hands. Ha! The relief I experience from knowing what I am doing and why I'm doing it has created a Pavlov's dog's experience of just seeing the book brings me joy. I have sent copies to my sisters, sister-in-laws, and friends, and I love talking to them about how they are taking steps to meet their individual big goals. This book is beauty, folks. I hope you jump into discovering your best today too and love it as much as I have." And then she includes pictures, so you have to go see how cute she is with her Best Today Guide and her handwritten note that was included in her order. Thank you so much for this beautiful review. I will tell you that I had to Google Pavlov's dog experience. So I also thank you for teaching me something in your review. If you want to learn why so many women across the globe love the Best Today Guide and really have found it to be the product that has shifted so much when it comes to living a life of intention, getting really clear on what matters and making sure your time reflects it, I want to invite you to go to besttoday.co today. You can see inside the Best Today Guide at besttoday.co/see inside, as in SEEINSIDE. You can take our quiz on our website, besttoday.co/quiz, and it'll tell you what product we recommend getting started with. Everything you need is at besttoday.co. And the beautiful thing about your order with the Best Today Guide is that it gives you your first month in the Best Today community for free. So why are you typing while you're listening to me? Go right now to besttoday.co and get your Best Today Guide or take that quiz right now. If you are looking at someone else or holding on to an expectation that to be a good person, you have to volunteer your time, be on the board of a nonprofit, read to a group of children, serve meals to those in need in order to have a meaningful life or be a person of generosity or love, I want to offer you the freedom to drop that. And now I'm talking to everyone. A life well lived isn't the one that holds the longest list of activity. It's the one who lived a life of intention. What is your intention? What is your season of life? What can you pour into with substance? Hint, maybe right now it's you, your health, your well-being, your studies if you're a student, your family, your relationships. What can you pour into with substance as opposed to trying to prove your love, your heart, your goodness, your importance, your ability to do anything to a world that will keep on moving after you kill yourself trying to keep up with some standard that doesn't matter or really even exist. So first, to the mother who thinks you're not doing enough, loving your children well is enough. It's what's needed. It's what's necessary. It is what will change this world. Think about it. Think of every child in this world if they were loved well, if they were parented with intention, if they had parents who cared enough to do the work to help them be humans. I mean, if you want to change the world, in my opinion, this is where you start, in your home, not outside of it. Just like if you want to change the world, it starts in home, in your body, in you, before you can go external to others. So this is your invitation to the person who thinks they're not doing enough because they're not over here and over there. And, oh, this person does this. And, oh, I hadn't gone to this. And I haven't raised money for this donation. I haven't made this and I haven't done that. A lot of that stuff doesn't even matter, but that's not even the point. The point is, this is your invitation to be free, to know that if you're a parent, to raise your children well is probably one of the best things you can do for this world. Well, I'll say second to loving yourself and doing the work that needs to be done within your own self in life. That's one, which then helps us to do to raise children well. Not perfectly, because that doesn't exist. Not without error, because that doesn't exist. Not without mistakes, because that doesn't exist. So let's be clear about that. But stop thinking that you have something to prove. Loving yourself is a full-time job. Taking care of your family is enough. Taking care of yourself, particularly, you know who I'm talking to if you're in that season. You are killing yourself trying to prove that you can do everything. And as soon as you do kill yourself to that, doing all of that, and I don't mean literally, and once you burn yourself out, you're sick, you're downtrodden, you're unable to perform, they're going to step over your body and keep moving. So why not take care of yourself and understand that that is enough for now? Taking care of your children, loving them well, giving your time to them is enough if that is what matters to you. This is not saying this is what every parent should do, because this is not what every parent desires. But I know when I was talking to my friend, I was like, there's another person who needs to hear this and be free. So I'm going to leave just reminding you, if you're a parent, one of the best things you can do for this world is to raise your children well. I've yet to meet a person that said, I wish my parents didn't love me so much. I just wish they didn't love me so much. I wish they didn't take the time to help me learn how to regulate my emotions and to care for me and pour into me. Said no one ever. Thank you for being present with me for this week's episode, a very short one, because I just had to get that out into the world, and this is my method to be able to do that. If you'd like to continue this conversation, join me in the Best Today community, which you can join at besttodaycommunity.com. The first 3 days are free. Let's talk about this episode. What did it stir up for you, if anything? Was it for you? Until next time, remember that you are capable and you are worthy of being your best one today at a time. And you have everything you need to have everything you want. So go on and shout it out as you live it out. This is what my best today looks like. I'll talk to you again real soon on the next episode. If you enjoyed this week's episode of the Best Today podcast, you are going to love the Best Today guide. Our Better Than a Planner guide teaches you how to get clear on what you want, identify your self-destructive habits and behaviors, and intentionally create space to prioritize yourself every single day. Don't go the journey to being your best one today at a time without the Best Today guide. See inside its pages and order yours today at besttodayguide.com. Even better, when you order the Best Today guide, we gift you with your first month free inside of the Best Today membership. So what are you waiting for? We're giving you everything you need to trade busy for intention. Go to besttodayguide.com and order yours today and join thousands of women across the globe proclaiming each day, this is what my best today looks like.